What's up, Hype Hunters? Bike sharing is becoming increasingly popular in Singapore since it was first launched early this year.
And I'm sure many of you guys have seen these bikes parked everywhere, or maybe even articles of people abusing them online.
Yeah, what's up with that, right? Although bike sharing is relatively new in Singapore, it's actually been used quite a lot in other parts of the world like China, London, New York, Paris, and many more. Bike sharing is kind of like a bike rental service, so you just pick up the bike nearest to you, you ride it to wherever you need to go, and then you just pay for the time you use it.
Yeah, there are no specific parking or like return stations, so that means you can basically park it wherever your destination is. But because of that, you can find them everywhere, like HDB void decks, you can find them at MRT stations, on the street. So once you sign up for an account on the app, you have to put in a deposit of $49 before you can start using the service. This $49 is to make sure that you use the bikes in a safe and responsible manner. Shall we try it out? Ooh, okay, see all the...
There's a lot of bikes.
There are a lot of bikes. So basically, we can see all the bikes in the area, and when you tap on one, you can reserve it for 10 minutes.
Okay, let's go to the left.
Okay, it says free for 15 minutes.
Let's go!
Wow, let's reserve! Expire in 10 minutes. I really like your outfit, by the way.
Thanks.
It's very like cycler girl.
Woohoo! Very
Look at that,
Parisian.
It's like hat, stripe, armpit shirt, shorts with a rainbow. Yep, there we go.
Okay, I'm not a good navigator, so I'm leaving it all up to Jem to find this bike.
But it's yellow.
This is not even an O-bike. Well, I mean, according to this map, it should be here.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was confused. It's not there. We are going to cancel it and look for another one. Okay, it says bus stop, right? So we can't go wrong. I'm going to reserve it. Okay, how do we get to the bus stop? I think it is over there.
Is there a bike?
No!
Does it have like the invisibility cloak over it or something when it's not being used?
Isn't the bike GPS tag?
Okay, we're gonna try one more. There's a bunch here, so I'm sure that there's gonna be more than one bike. We'll pick one of the bikes there and I'll reserve it. I was quite excited to like look for this bike. It was kind of like an adventure, but then it turns out we can't find it. So if I actually really needed to use a bike to get somewhere, I'd be pretty upset like, where the hell is this bike, right? We're on the wrong side of the road, guys.
Huh,
it's
really?
back there. But then it would have been at that junction and then there are no bikes there. We've tried booking 5 bikes now.
All of them are missing.
Yeah.
So like our episode is useless. What are we doing? We're going to try one more time. Apparently there's a bicycle inside the library, indoors.
There's no way.
According to the app, the bike is right here. Oh, you found it?
Oh, I see some bikes. Yeah, that's gotta be an O-bike. Oh, there's an O-bike.
It's not,
It's a Mo-bike. What a disappointment. So we couldn't find any O-bikes, but we found Mo-bikes. So we're gonna switch apps.
I know, plot twist. The good thing is that it works exactly the same way, so we don't have to bring you through it again. It's still $49 deposit. So basically, we're gonna go ahead and unlock the bike right now. There are 2 QR codes on the bike, one on the handlebar and one on the back wheel, and you can scan either one to unlock it. Apologies,
This bike needs maintenance. Use another one. Okay, that's okay. There's another Mo-bike over there, so let's try and use that one.
I have a not very good feeling about this.
Apologies, this bike needs maintenance.
Guys, we cannot find a bike to film our episode on.
So far, it's been very unsuccessful.
I feel like we don't need the bike. I feel like bike, you have disappointed us. And it's like if you go out with someone and they disappoint you once, twice and they show you up, are you still interested in the relationship? No, you're not, because the person has already disappointed you.
I think we should keep looking for another bike.
Oh my gosh.
So we're gonna try the Mo-bike app, and I see 3 bicycles here, so there's a higher chance of us finding one. Let me just try and reserve it. Click on bike icon to make a 15-minute, got it. The difference between the O-bike app and the Mo-bike app is that O-bike has 10 minutes reservation time and Mo-bike has 15 minutes reservation time.
However, O-bike has the first 15 minutes free and Mo-bike doesn't seem to have anything free. And they should really differentiate themselves with more than just one letter.
I've never been so excited about a bike, so we've got Mo-bikes, we've got O-bikes. Okay, I'm gonna try and unlock your bike. Unlocking 70%! Yes! Yes! Okay, so we've unlocked a Mo-bike. Now we're gonna try and unlock an O-bike. But I don't have high hopes because O-bike, you let me down earlier. It's unlocking, it's unlocking. Okay, I have to say that the Mo-bike was faster to unlock. This one takes forever. Failed to unlock the O-bike.
I think if this were the battle of the bikes, we know who wins already.
Yep, this is an O-bike also. Did it work? It says make sure your Bluetooth.
Yeah! Nice! Not as excited because it was
Please wear a helmet before riding for your safety. Please make sure we can find your freaking bikes and unlock them first. I'm not gonna carry a helmet when I don't know if I can even find a bike.
Okay, sorry.
I'm angry already.
Okay, calm down. You want to take the orange one if you're angry?
I don't like orange.
I'll take the orange one.
Now we're gonna ride back to the office.
I super do not want to die.
You ring the bell. Go. When you don't need bikes, you find them. But look what happened to this bike here.
Someone like screwed off the seat. Why would you do that?
Guys, people provide a service to make it more convenient, to make it easier for you to go through life. Don't do this, guys.
Okay, so we're done cycling around town and we're back in our office. Our office is kind of like a private building, so it's not very nice to bring the bikes there where nobody else can see it.
Yeah, so this is like sort of a public area. So this is where we're parking the bikes, where you can see other bicycles here. Now we are going to lock the bikes to call an end to our ride.
So basically, I'm going to lock it now. There we go. Locked. Done. Boom.
Okay, ooh, it says locking and charging. So that was a total of
50 cents.
50 cents.
That is cheaper than taking like public transport.
And you use 240 calories. I'm going to
lock this one.
Lock the mobile.
I think it's the same thing, you just push it down.
Okay, so just push it down. $1, 320 calories. Before we start talking about whether the bike was easy to use, let's talk about how easy it was to find it. Not easy at all.
I know.
I think we took close to an hour to try and find bikes. I think when we eventually did find the bikes, we scanned the QR codes and all that. It was easy enough to use.
Yeah. I think like as a concept it's great, but then there's the actual execution. The execution is terrible because you can't find the bikes, the GPS doesn't work properly, the bikes say they're there and they're not, and then you find a bike and it's like, sorry, off day today. And can we also talk about the accidents that happen because people are assholes? You see all the news reports of people like throwing bikes off HDB, throwing it into like canal. Like, what is up with that? This is why we can't have nice things.
Guys, it's not even funny. You could seriously hurt someone or kill people. So, I mean, just respect public property.
It's not cool.
Yeah,
it's just bad behavior.
The company is trying to provide a service for all of you. So let's just be polite. Let's just be respectful and just be good people. For Mobike, it cost about $1 for about half an hour of riding, and for O-Bike, about the same half an hour, it costs 50 cents. Why the price difference is because O-Bike has that 15-minute free riding.
So it's great if you only have to go a short distance and it's free. But even if you pay for it fully, I think it's quite affordable.
Yeah, but you see, right, if I was only going like down the street for Mobike and I had to pay $1, I think I'd rather take a bus because then I could sit in it, there's aircon. I would prefer the bus over the bicycle.
Was it worth the hype?
On 3?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
No! I think it could be worth the hype one day, but right now in its current iteration, just no.
Yeah, that 1 hour of searching for the bikes
was awful.
Was really awful. Alright guys, that's all we have for today's episode. We hope you enjoyed it. I don't know if we enjoyed looking for bikes that were nowhere to be found.
That just shows how committed we are to this show because we go out there and suffer so you don't have to go out in the sun. Please remember to download our Clicknetwork app so you can watch all our videos right when they come out.
Till next time!
Mwah.